Hello? Anyone want to play as this shit character? That's why I hate story modes in these games, man. I don't give a fuck about the story. I only do it because they force you to. I just want to play as the characters I like. Help that this character is from when the movesets of this game weren't very good. New ones are a lot more fun to play. What's up, Power Flood? Hello. Trying to farm up another 10 pulls here, but I don't know if I'm going to. We'll see. Wasn't expecting you in here because you didn't seem available for voice chat tonight. That's fine. I probably should not stay up until 4 AM again, talking to the boys. I probably shouldn't. So it's all good. I hate this story mode, man. It's like needlessly complicated. A bunch of shit I'm just gonna skip. Yeah, I'm very, very immersed. Very immersed in this gripping plot. I hear the new chapter is actually pretty cool, but this really feels like trying to pad it out, make it harder to get crystals. Running out of sources for crystals. This is mostly just talking. Oh, that's fine, man. Don't worry about it. You're not obligated to hang out with me. You have your own life. Mostly doing sponsorship stuff, because I got a $50 sponsorship for Rebel Engine. So I gotta work on that, but I've been playing Age of Imprisonment today. Yeah, don't worry about it, man. There'll be another time. By the time I farm up like 10 pulls on this and do a little bit of Rebel Engine or King Static, it'll be probably my bedtime. At least try to. It's only $50, but I get like 0 opportunities, so I'm gonna take it. I'm not a rich content creator. For paying for my birth certificate and bills and stuff for the channel, I have like no money. So, I'll take what I can get. Fortunately, companies don't want to work with people who get viewership like mine. This is so boring. Why is this so long? It's all the loading and waiting for it to skip. Like, I just want to get done with this. Most of it's not even gameplay. It's just cutscenes. Like, just make one cutscene that I can skip. This is way too long. So I've been putting off doing this because it just takes so damn long. I think these guys realized the problem with adding story in games like this is... I heard the story in this game is pretty good, but the problem is just people only do it once. People only do it once. You spend a lot of money on it and time, and it only gets played once. Like, they gotta really decide if it's worth it. That was the problem with KOF All-Stars. Like, the power creep was so nuts that, you know, you could just one-shot everything in the story and get like 10 pulls. So they didn't want that. So they stopped doing it. It's like when people ask for that in the Pinnacle of Combat. I'm like, dude, they put a lot of money into that campaign. They quickly realized it was not worth investing in because you only play it once. Story in this game is pretty low budget, but it definitely still takes effort. I guess they're trying to pad this shit out. I don't even do the story in PGR. I've never read any of it. I've heard it's good, but man, I've just played too many service games that have died to care. I really do not care. Props to the people who play it for that, but I don't know. I think a lot of them also don't understand it's designed to go on forever. DFO is a perfect example. I feel like it could have ended like 6 raids ago. If they keep it going, it's basically just Korean Dragon Ball. It's probably gonna outlast One Piece at this point. Except it takes, like, exponentially more effort to get the story in DFO than One Piece. Just watch it or read it. It takes forever. Yeah, I only take sponsorships if it's, something I'm actually interested in. I won't take all the Boombot pills and the NordVPN and stuff. Like, I just don't need those things, so I don't want to show them. You'd be surprised how many I get in my inbox. I get so many, and I just ignore them. There's been a lot of ones wanting me to promote AI slop. Like, no. Fuckers probably don't even pay. And if you pay, it's peanuts. Seem to understand. You want people to shill your crap. You need to actually pay well. They straight up blocked Raid Shadow Legends. I blocked those fuckers. I'm not shilling your garbage game for 20 bucks. I'm sorry. Held at gunpoint to play that trash. Up to, they say, up to like $500. It's like, it's not $500. works. It is not. That's if you have the most devoted parasocial fans that will actually download that slop to help you, but I don't even think such a thing exists. Everyone I've seen that has a large following that plays that, like, their viewership plummets and like 10 people do it. Nah, fuck that. I've seen people with like average like over 1,000 viewers and like no one's watching when they take the raid sponsorship, and then like nobody is installing the game. Like, yeah, I don't blame them. You know, if you like their content, just donate to them at that point. It's not worth it at all. It's basically clickbait. It's like, it's not like they don't pay, but you gotta beat those thresholds. And like, nobody wants to install that shit that plays itself. I guess they just hope that somebody will get like, some CEO will get like, hopelessly addicted to it. And spend enough to cover the sponsorship. I don't know. I mean, it seems to work. I don't know how the hell it works, but it does. I'm not sure if congratulations is needed. The sponsorship thing was on some site I've never heard of. Seems like they're starting out. Looks like not a high-profile game. I don't know how many people signed up, but I saw somebody else get a sponsorship for it. Probably wasn't much, but that guy doesn't seem to take sponsorships for random slop either, so it's probably like me. Not exactly making millions off his channel, but he doesn't wanna inundate it with trash. It's like all the Stella Sora people that took the sponsorship got screwed over because they doubled how much it cost to do a poll, like, before it came out officially. So all their videos are false, and they all feel really bad, and they're getting shit flung at them. It's like, it's not their fault. It's not their fault the company pulled a fast one. They made their reviews based on what they had available. Yeah, that shit's been really crazy. It was found out that the marketing company they used for Stella Sora was actually telling people to not disclose that they were sponsored, which is illegal. You can't do that. You have to tell people that, you know, you're sponsored. It doesn't matter if it's something minor like what I'm doing, you know. It's not like anything would happen if I said I wasn't sponsored, but it doesn't matter the size of the sponsorship. You have to disclose it. And they were straight up telling people to not do that. And then on top of that, even if the people did do that, you know, they get called liars because the game is not like what it was in those videos. They doubled how much it takes to make a poll, but didn't change the economy of how you earn them, even from the paid stuff. Like, what the hell, man? That game is okay. I enjoy playing it offline, but I don't know, man. Yeah, I saw the email. It's real. They told people to not disclose that they're sponsored. I'm like, this is the kind of shit that people hate about content creators. It's when people take sponsorships and they will, like, really recommend something and they don't actually like it and they got paid like a lot of money to do it. I can't believe that, man. That company's gonna be in deep shit if that goes farther, like outside of the gacha circle. You can get in big trouble for doing that. Nah, it's nothing. Captor Clash is nothing. Captor Clash was just standard failed gacha that didn't listen. Yeah, gacha games have been kind of a mess this week. Goddess Order shut down after like 5 weeks. Apparently they don't have money to keep making the game, and it made like $100 million, supposedly. That's based on numbers that may not be true, but it did make a decent amount of money, and they put out something a couple days ago saying that they can't update it anymore. Like, how the game only lasts a month, man? How does it only last a month? What the hell? And apparently it took like 6 years to make. And if you look at the game, like, there's nothing in it that should make it take that long. It actually looks a lot like Arisen Force, where there's like pixel art sprites, but they use puppet animation. I'm like, you're already taking so many shortcuts. How did that game cost that much to make? To the point where it has to shut down after a month. Like, what? That's just crazy, man. I don't understand it. Usually with gachas, it's like if you can make it past a year, it's a pretty big deal because the failure rate is so high. So the new goalpost for gacha games going to be if you can make it past the first month. Seems like it. Just start having 1 month anniversaries on these gachas. Somehow Black Beacon is still on life support and hasn't shut down despite it hasn't had an update in like 3 months. And like Goddess Order made like an order of magnitude more money and still shut down. What? Honestly, I feel like that game was doomed the moment that they didn't even make a PC client. They told people to go download Google Play. The Google Play emulator, which is trash. Same thing with Black Beacon. Black Beacon was the same thing. No PC client, no controller support. And they wonder why people don't want to play it. I'm like, well, that's pretty much the standard now. You have to have controller support minimum. And then like a PC or console client of some sort is like the bare minimum. Like, I won't even touch a gacha game if it doesn't have a PC port. The emulators are just trash. They're so much worse in every way. And the Google Play Games emulator is not even any good. It's trash. It barely works. And that's their idea of a PC port. The Goddess Order didn't even have controller support. Like, come on, man. There's definitely something to be said about gacha games having higher and higher standards, but I feel like if you're not even gonna put the effort in to make a PC port at this point, your game's not gonna do well. So many of these gacha games coming out now, like, a significant amount, like 30 to 50% of the revenue, I think, is not on mobile. Because everything that's not instanced like this is trash to play on mobile. This game I have played on mobile, it's fine. But, you know, this game is instance-based. It's not, you know, a big open world. Level design in this is basically like a PS2 game, which is what I like. That's why I play this. But yeah, it's pretty crazy to like not even have controller support in 2025. Just asking to go end of service. It was kind of just a Risen Force, but worse, Power Flood. It didn't even have controller support. That actually went in one of the streams the community manager was doing at launch. And I'm like, are there plans for an actual PC port instead of the emulator? He's like, no, use Google Play Games. I'm like, well, that's part of the reason why it failed. There are a number of factors why, but yeah, Google Play emulator is trash. The same thing that happened to Black Beacon. Black Beacon had some momentum from marketing it as from ex-Curl developers, but then as soon as it came out that it didn't have a PC port, they had people sponsored to play it using emulators. That didn't help things at all. Google, with their infinite money, can't make a Android emulator worth shit. But some of these companies think it's a replacement for doing a PC client. It's not. Yeah, but look at how that game looks. How does it take 6 years to make that game? Did they only have like 2 people on it or something? I'm sorry, that is not the kind of game that should take that long and cost that much money to operate. It's basically, they make some decent sprites, but then they use puppet animation, which is like the cheapest way that you can animate a character. I was subscribed to that game's account for like a year because I thought it looked like something I might play, but then they started showing gameplay. I'm like, this looks poverty. This looks poverty. It's like when games market that they're hand-drawn and then they use the puppet animation. It's like, well, technically it's hand-drawn. It's not hand-animated. And like for action games, that stuff matters. There's plenty of awesome games that use that animation style and they're fine. Like Slay the Spire, Darkest Dungeon. Like, those are incredible games, but I actually think it's terrible for action games. It's just like not really any impact when you use those kinds of sprites. Doesn't really look like you're hitting anything. The other thing that's weird about these gacha games is, some people claim that the mobile doesn't hold them back. I'm like, dude, the current Wuthering Waves patch, they did like a big cutscene with all the characters, like a Super Sentai roll call or like the Avengers Endgame, and they had to make it pre-rendered because the phone couldn't handle it. And then like the other thing about that game is people do like challenge runs of doing the endgame content on mobile. Like, I don't know, man. The more AAA these games get, instead of being like AA like this, where you know it's still like instanced and they're not really going for a big immersive experience. Like, the more they need to move away from mobile, if you ask me. This last couple batch of like big AAA mobile games like barely run on the best phones, and like that's not the market for it, right? It's supposed to be something you play on cheap. Like, I really don't get it. I feel like gacha games should stay like this and PGR for like the next at least 5 years, to where mid-range phones, meaning ones you can get from like Cricket or something that aren't for rich influencers, could actually run the games comfortably. But that is not the case. You want to play a gacha on your phone that's not like, you know, a deck builder or something turn-based, and you don't want to spend like $3,000 on a phone. I mean, this game and PGR are probably about the best you can get, really. You don't need a crazy phone to play this, and both of those games, this and PGR, do have native controller support. So, you know, if you get a telescopic controller or just an Xbox controller, you can play it. And it's like actually playable in endgame content. That game Ananta, how was that supposed to be on phone, man? Like, I don't understand. Like, who's got the money to spend on that? I think the people that could spend money for a phone that could run that game would probably also rocking like a gaming PC, so they just play it there. So like the games, the gacha games are like, they're evolving faster than the tech is, which is nuts. Wuthering Waves is like basically unplayable on phone for doing like actual challenging content, like the endgame stuff. You basically can't play it. I would imagine most people who have you know, a modern platform to play it on, meaning PS5 or PC, or even Steam Deck, can run it probably quite a bit better than most phones. They're only logging on phone to like do dailies. You know, if they're on like their commute or lunch break, they'll do it for that. But they will not, absolutely will not do it for like, you know, Whimpering Waste or the holograms or whatever. Like, it's just a terrible experience compared to playing at home. Gacha games are in a weird spot. They keep increasing the production values, but the lead platform is trash. Play these kinds of games. Unless it's something like this. A game like this is actually considered outdated now. PGR, also, you see people say it's outdated because it doesn't have an open world. I'm like, well, because it doesn't have an open world, it's not like 80 gigs, and it's actually playable. Doing relevant content besides, you know, clicking on menus to do your dailies. It's actually playable. It's kind of like a couple gens back. try to do like really ambitious stuff with bad hardware. They need to really scale things back, like, desperately. These gacha games just getting more and more unplayable. Yeah, I heard about the limited banner for Live. I'm not happy with that. I feel like they should not be trying to try shit with the PGR community. They really need to treat it like MiHoYo. As much as people hate their monetization, they have not touched anything in Honkai Impact. That game is nowhere near as popular as it was. But they don't touch the monetization just because they're a bigger company now. They know that player satisfaction is important. If you piss off people on your legacy game, they won't play your other one. Look at what happened after DFO shut down the first version. Nexon was trying really hard to get you to play their other games. It's like, well, you guys treated us like dirt. You know, you didn't update the game. You know, you had like no GMs or moderators, you know, policing the game and getting rid of bots, so the economy got ruined. They're like, you really want us to play one of your other games? I'm like, you know, I'm pretty much like done with you guys at this point. What? MiHoYo understands that Honkai Impact is never going to be as popular as it used to be, but they know that those people, probably a decent chunk of them, do play their other games and probably spend money on them regularly, so what Kuro is doing is very concerning. It was like, because they're a AAA gacha company now, they think that they can see what they can get away with. We're the ones that fucking funded Wuthering Waves, that's the thing. PGR literally funded Wuthering Waves. People like me, even minnow or dolphins like me, I'm definitely not a minnow, more of a dolphin. We funded Wuthering Waves, so don't treat us like dirt and try to change the monetization because, you know, you got the clout from being a bigger company now. Some people are really downplaying it. I'm like, yeah, it really is kind of mostly the same, except that, like, weapon and stuff won't be in the permanent banner, but you gotta think about it from, like, from a business standpoint. Like, how much are they trying to see what they can get away with and, like, keep making it worse? And they totally know that with gacha games and stuff, there's a lot of tribalism. You know that people will stick with the game even if, you know, they're starting to get treated like dirt. Any bizarre news? No. No. They barely even acknowledge the 20th anniversary. They're too busy, jerking off about their new Resident Evil game. They put one out, like, every year. They can't even, make a Switch 2 port. But 20th anniversary is this year, by the way. I share my 20th anniversary with, Tails 30th, DMC 3 20th, Basara 4 10th, or Sumeragi 10th, actually. They've done absolutely nothing. There's been no, barely any acknowledgement. Just some merchandise. Capcom stopped making things I care about. It's all their lamest franchises now. It really sucks. They used to be my favorite company. They just don't make anything I care about anymore. My 20th anniversary, yeah, I want to do more for it. I've just been very depressed. It doesn't seem like many people cared about my accomplishment, so I haven't been in the best mood. But yeah, I intend to do more for it. Basara and stuff, especially with like the Tales remasters and things. There definitely will be more 20th anniversary stuff for my channel I'll be doing, but I just haven't had the time. There's been too many games coming out. Yeah, I've been very depressed about my anniversary. Doesn't seem like anybody cares. Should definitely get, like, some kind of acknowledgement for being, one of the oldest active gaming channels on this site. A literal pioneer. As much as I don't like myself, I definitely acknowledge that I've done a lot. And I don't get any kind of recognition at all. Been forgotten. What is the idea? If it requires money, I can't do it because I'm broke. With bills and stuff to pay for and running this channel, I'm broke already. Requires money, the answer is no. I do not get the recognition I deserve, like, at all. Being unproblematic. Pioneer content creator that stays in his own lane and doesn't incite drama. I don't get any kind of recognition. Get none. I live in poverty. I go unnoticed. Nah, man. Raid Shadow Legends is trash. They don't pay very well. It's not worth the hit to your dignity. Trust me. I have researched this very well. Those fuckers will pay me like $20. I'm not playing that shit for a large pizza, I'm sorry. They can fuck right off, honestly. They do not pay what they say in their ads unless you meet a threshold that is unrealistic even for people who have that could basically fill up like a stadium of viewers. I've gotten this far not shilling shit I don't believe in. I'm not going to start doing it now. If I was going to be a sellout on a shill, I would have done it like 18 years ago. Not now. I don't want this platform I've worked half my life on, with basically no resources or recognition to be used for shilling garbage, you know, I would never use. I understand why people do it, but I'm not about to do that. Try to promote things I actually believe in. But I definitely live in poverty because of it. I got nothing to my account right now. To pay for my birth certificate and bills and stuff, and then running the channel, I just got nothing left. I think Google would care about a channel that hasn't been causing any problems. And all their big content creators are have all this stuff coming out about them. I'm just sitting here playing games, man. I've been on here since the beginning of this site. Do I get any recognition? No. None. Staying in Taiwan? What the hell? No. I'm in California. If I lived there, though, I could probably get a lot farther with the little I make. No. California is not the way for being able to do anything right now. It's more and more expensive, and we have less and less things to do. This story's taking way too fucking long. It's just mostly cutscenes. Everyone that says to me for me to take Raid Shadow Legends sponsorships, trust me when I say it is not worth it. I know a lot about these things, more than I let on. It's not worth it. There's a streamer who's taken it before, and he basically has admitted that he's told those guys to pay him more because he loses viewerships and subs when he plays it. Like, his viewership plummets. And nobody installs the game. Nobody installs it. I actually know numerous large content creators that have talked about this at length, how they basically try to lowball you to shill that shit, and they barely pay. And I think, honestly, if I had 1,000 viewers, for me to even entertain the idea of playing that slop, it would have to be a serious amount of money. Not, you know, peanuts. But that's pretty much what they do. Their whole business model for that stuff is basically just saying they're going to give you up to... Saying they're going to give you up to, like, hundreds of dollars, which is not what they do. They do not do that. I can tell you that right now. That is not how that company operates. You really gonna make me do a puzzle, man? I just want the fucking crystals. That's why I hate doing stories in these games, man. Always make you do shit like this. Just no, don't. Just want to go in a room and kill stuff and get rewards. That's it. Just fucking jump past it. Break it. Cool, never make me do that again. I get tons of sponsorships. I get way more offers in my email than you guys will ever know about. But most of them look so shady, I don't take them. Or it's for something that looks like a scam. Been getting a lot of AI ones lately. I'm like, you guys probably paid dirt to shill this crap. Fuck off. That and all the review keys for all these, like, really boring-looking simulators. And they don't even pay. Like, I don't want to play this shit, man. Find somebody who likes simulators. I get so many of them, man. Like, they just look for any email they can find and they send them to everybody. I got one for some, like, doctor simulator. I'm like, this looks boring. I'm sorry. I'm not the right fit. There's, like, so many of those simulators now. Most of them are, like, AI generated. They don't even have the decency to pay you to shill it. They just want you to play it. Like, no, I'm not interested. They got one for that Terrifier arcade beat-em-up, that really shitty-looking beat-em-up. And then the email said, "We noticed you're playing Absalom, so maybe you'd like this." Like, this game is... it's like 100 times worse. You don't even offer... you don't even offer financial compensation. It literally said, "We noticed you played Absalom, so maybe you'll like this." I'm like, are you kidding me? Are you delusional? Yeah. I'm gonna play this clown beat-em-up game that has, like, stolen art from Scott Pilgrim. And because it's like Absalom. Like, yeah, it's like Absalom, but worse. They don't even give you a dime for playing it. That's the best part. Like, come on, man. Really? I probably shouldn't be saying these things, but, yeah, when you're a content creator with any kind of even modicum of following, you have to really be careful about the deals that you take. The vast majority of them don't pay, or even worse, they are trying to compromise your accounts. Both of those things are very common. It's been going around a lot lately. Basically, they send a sponsorship and it looks professional, and, you know, because ad revenue is very unreliable income, especially if you're in a different situation than I am. You know, I don't have a family to feed or anything like that. People will take it, and they get you to look at a PDF file, and if you click on it, it takes your cookies and credentials, and they get into your account, and they show, like, NFTs or AI slop. You have to be really careful. Like, even if you have no dignity, and you'll shill whatever slop you want on your channel for a quick buck, you really have to be careful. That's why I also don't take a lot of them as well, because I've seen it happen. I go onto my YouTube and it's got, you know, somebody talking about some new kind of cryptocurrency, or an NFT, or how AI is going to make you rich. Those are people that I subscribe to that fell for one of those scams. The reality is, just channels like mine do not get very many legitimate sponsorship opportunities. Even, like, the slop ones, like, even the slop ones like Raid Shadow Legends. Yeah, I will go ahead and show their email after I do these 10 pulls. You guys will get a laugh out of it. This email that I got sent. Actually, here. I can do it right now. Hold on. Here. You guys want to laugh? Look at what was sent to me. Hold on, it's not... link shortener's not working. Give me a sec. Oh, let's do it like this. Look at this. This is an actual email that was sent to me. Look at this. Yes, I played Marvel Cosmic Invasion. You want to play Terrifier? No. I didn't even like Cosmic Invasion that much. But that game with all its jank and anti-combo stuff is still better. Leaps and bounds better. And they don't even give you any money for it. Fuck us. Nope. Send a good game. Send a good game and I'll play it for free. I'll promote it for free. Marvel Cosmic Invasion doesn't let you do anything to bosses. Basically just a rise. They fall down to the ground very quick because they design it around co-op, which I can't stand. I hate when beat-em-ups do that. There's not going to be anyone playing it after a month. Designing everything around like 6 players now really sucks. Means the bosses are no fun to fight solo. I'm not really that interested in that game right now. After I played the demo, my hype kind of deflated a lot. Friend slop. Great fun, play with friends, and it's simple enough that people don't have to be... that people that you play with don't have to be super into beat-em-ups. But it seems very lackluster playing solo. Which is not a problem in Absalom, because Absalom is designed around 2 players, not like 6, or however many Cosmic Invasion has. I'll still play it, but I doubt it will get anywhere near as much playtime as Absalom and Streets, Overrider, all those other games. I played like way more. Shredder's Revenge was not very interesting. All the characters were the same. Bosses are in hyper armor. Just wanted a big roster and they made them all like play almost exactly the same. Get enough of that shit in Muso games. Really gonna do forced walking now. Speed up. Speed up. We really got forced walking. Everyone's favorites. She's in no hurry. Alright, there we go. But yeah, a lot of people don't know that aren't content creators. Taking sponsorships is legit risky. There's been so many accounts that have been taken over because of an exploit with how Google and like cookies and stuff work. First off, you're not getting paid shit, right? Because what they want is they want to get your... They want a channel with a following, meaning one of my size or higher. You know, at least like 5 digits of subs. They want to shill their crap. They want to shill their crap on your channel, and they want to lock you out of it so that you can't delete it. There are some I've gotten that, like, maybe I would take, but then they look so shady, and I know that it probably would be that same kind of thing where there's like an actual human answering the emails, but it's some crypto bro trying to get access to your account. Because the way it works is the PDF file, there's some kind of exploit. I don't know if it's been fixed. I haven't seen it happen in a few months, but I know of several people that's happened to. You click on the PDF, and it goes through like the authentication stuff. So 2-factor doesn't work. Like it actually goes through 2-factor. Like goes straight from like the cookies or something. It like gets the credentials from the cookies, and you lose access to your account. And because like everything else, corporations we do business with, you can't get access to a human at YouTube. You basically have to weaponize your following and keep tweeting them over and over and over until a human responds. It won't get fixed until a human responds, and because, you know, they want robots to do customer service now. Like, you can be locked out of your account for months. So that's another reason why I don't take many sponsorships. I've only had like 2 so far. But those were from reputable sources that weren't looking to screw me over or shill Bitcoin. Slop coin. Really not gonna let me skip. Where's the skip button? Anime's having a hard time here. Gonna do your big henshin? This is exactly the kind of shit that happens in Kamen Rider. Protagonist is like dying. The music plays and then they get a new toy. New toy reveal. The insert song keeps playing, you get hype. Apparently not, she didn't do like a big henshin. She did get her big henshin. That's the final form. The much better moveset. Moveset is quite a bit better than that one with the shield. I hope that game fails. Yeah, it will. I mean, you look on the forum, right? People are pointing out the stolen art and how the gameplay is bad. That game's not going to do any numbers. They're going for the G.I. Joe crowd. People that just wanted a G.I. Joe game. And I don't know what entails a good beat-em-up. That's the audience they're going for, but the problem is, even in that small of a bubble and a demographic, like, the stolen art is instantly noticeable. You know, those Paul Robertson Scott Pilgrim's sprites have been, like, used on social media for, like, 15 years now, so they don't exactly have to be, you know, a hardcore gamer to recognize them. And, like, the trailer makes it very obvious. A lot of the enemy sprites, especially, look like they were slightly edited, but not at all unique. Power Rangers game was like that as well. I'm not saying that game had stolen art, because it didn't. It actually had pretty nice graphics and pixel art, but they made the mistake of aiming that game towards normies and kids, but they thought that people would like clone movesets, and they didn't. Turns out that normal people who aren't hardcore gamers hate clone movesets as much as we do. They tried to say, oh, it's to make the game easier to get into. It's like, well, misunderstanding the source material. You can watch, like, one episode of Power Rangers and tell that they all fight differently. But then somehow they spent all that money and time on that game, and it never once came up. I literally saw it, man. I saw reviews saying, you know, elder millennials that grew up with the first couple seasons, saying that they're playing with their kids, and the kids didn't like it either. Like, just a complete failure of understanding what people want, man. The whole point of, like, Sentai and Power Rangers is they fight as a team, and they fight differently, and they have different things that they excel at. Like, inside and outside of fighting. But then the game was basically everybody was the same. They had, like, one unique animation. It's like nothing, basically. Even Shredder's Revenge, with its flaws, understood that to a degree. Shredder's Revenge characters do have more differences than Rita's Rewind by a pretty large margin. I still don't think it's enough, but Rita's Rewind, they basically are completely identical. They added like a Super Joy. He added like a Super Joy that has a unique animation, but that doesn't mean anything. Tired of this boss fight. This takes way too long. Die. Story just takes longer and longer now. I want it to be over as soon as possible. I just like doing repeatable content in this game. No story. It's weird how much help these bosses have with like making you use a pre-built character. Really? You're gonna take me out of the stun phase for a gimmick? Are you fucking kidding me? Just die, dude. Hope you're all enjoying this story as much as I am. I am, extremely immersed. I'm reading every line of text. I'm even doing anime voices for the characters. Very dedicated. Alright, I got my grind bits, I'm out, man. Only one chapter left. Alright, well I'll save that. Alright, time to get nothing and, Alt F4. All that work in the mines for nothing. All that work in the mines for nothing. Alright, well that's Alt F4 worthy. Must be pretty close to, Soft Pity. I don't know if I can get another 1700. Another 1700 would probably be, to get her to double S. Well, that was completely fruitless. Sat through all that damn story for nothing. Gave me jack shit. At least there's not much of it left. That's one good thing. It's mostly the side stories I have to do next to do the access key synergies. Probably get another 1700 in there, but not tonight. Been doing most of that off camera. It's probably not very interesting to watch. Still takes a lot less time than like Wuthering Waves story. You can't skip like barely any of the cutscenes. They make you watch them. Like, I don't give two shits, man. As soon as that skip button's there, I click it, frame 1. Doesn't jump. Nah, I don't want to do platforming, man. Jumping doesn't feel good. Come on, man. Just give me a room of guys to fight. Fuck. I was having fun. Was having fun just fighting things. What the fuck does it want me to do? Pacing's just gone now. Just going at a nice pace. What does it want? I don't want new rooms. I like the other ones. Just straight lines of guys to fight. And nothing else. This sucks. There's no, like, double jump or anything interesting. Why does it need this? This is trash, man. I'm dying this stupid platforming. I don't want the platform in a character action game. I want to fight, and that's it. I never want to do anything else. Same problem with Ninja Gaiden 4. Those rail sections are garbage. They go on way too long. Okay, like, I'm legit not understanding how I'm supposed to get up there. He doesn't double jump or anything. He just stands there. What am I supposed to do? What is this? Fun just evaporated. I should have been done with the game by now. This sucks, man. If the strength of the game is fighting, it's the only thing that I want to do. I do not ever want to do anything else. How am I supposed to get up? He doesn't go up. The jumping feels really bad. Fuck this, man. Hate when games do stuff like that. Play the game to fight things. The only thing I want to do is fight things. They make it so I can't fight things. I stop having fun. Last time I played that room was not there. It's pretty much just flat rooms. I'm like, yeah, that's what I want. That's what DMC5 was, just flat rooms. It's peak level design right there. I don't need more than that. I don't know, Ninja Gaiden 4 actually. I did like that you could use the caddis wire to like get a breather and like find a vantage point. I thought that that was pretty cool, and it wasn't overly gimmicky. It actually felt like it added something. But like platforming and stuff in character action games, I just like do not care for at all. It's mostly just because I played like actual good platforming games and I'm not really interested in anything else. Like I've played like actual good platforming. I'm not really looking for more than that. I don't know. It's really hard to make roguelikes though, to be fair. Character action games. It's been this way for a long time. You ever look back at reviews from the 90s? They would complain that something was 2D, even though 3D was trash back then. There were exceptions. You know, Mario 64 and Ocarina of Time were obviously like revolutionary games, and maybe the graphics don't hold up, but the gameplay still does. But back then, the reviewers had like this huge boner for 3D. It's like, well, 2D was very established back then, and it was much farther along than 3D. And now when you make a roguelike, it's like, oh, it needs variety. I'm like, well, no, it doesn't really. The variety should be in the gameplay, like the builds and stuff, and the different ways that you can play. Uh, that's where the variety should be, if you ask me. Anyway, this game just got an update. I guess we'll go back on this for a bit. Which I'm probably just going to call it there, actually. I've had a lot of stress lately. I think I'm going to take it easy. That way I can get up in the morning and do some Age of Imprisonment on stream, because I did set that up earlier. I'm going to go ahead and call it there, folks. I'll play a little bit of Rebel Engine off stream and try to get good at it. Maybe show it later today. I'm going to go ahead and crash. Thanks for watching, everybody. It was fun. Unfortunately, the Aether Gazer grinding was fruitless. I mean, I guess I built pity, but didn't actually get anything worthwhile. It sucks, but get back to it soon. Thanks for watching, everybody. See you next time. Hit up my PayPal link if you want to support somebody that goes unnoticed. I'll